Lando Norris disagrees with Mercedes' Lewis Hamilton and George Russell after F1 testing. Lando Norris has rejected the views of Lewis Hamilton and George Russell by insisting that Mercedes will be fighting at the very front of the grid when the new Formula One season gets underway next month. The Silver Arrows will go in search of a record-breaking 10th successive Constructors' Championship title over the course of the new campaign, but are unlikely to have it all their own way between now and the end of the year. Mercedes will be desperate to keep the likes of Red Bull and Ferrari at arm's length in order to maintain their iron grip on the established order of superiority this season. They enjoyed a productive 3-day period of testing in Barcelona earlier this week but were forced to deal with a handful of issues out on track. The German manufacturers were, like many others, hit by the porpoising phenomenon, which results in cars bouncing up and down at the end of the long straights due to issues with ground effect. They were also sent clear warnings by McLaren and Ferrari, who both performed well over the course of the tests and will be hoping to compete for victory in Bahrain next month. Russell has already claimed that Mercedes are trailing their rivals in this year's development race, while Hamilton insisted that his team have plenty of obstacles to navigate in order to keep their place at the front of the order. "We're a little bit behind on the last 2 days," said Hamilton. "The car's a lot different to previous years to drive, as are the tires, but we're working our way through it." However, Norris is adamant that Mercedes will be right up there when the competitive action gets underway in spite of the pre-season complaints from their drivers. George obviously topped the timesheets on Friday morning, so if he thinks we're strong, we're going to think he's strong, the McLaren ace told reporters. "I think if there's any team on the grid right now that you expect to be at the front when it matters, it's going to be Mercedes and probably Red Bull. I don't think we're in an amazing place. I think we're in a good place. We had a car which as soon as we put it on the track worked well. Of course, there's always some new things and some unexpected issues here and there, but it's been a good start." Mercedes ended Friday's test strongly, with Hamilton and Russell completing a 1-2 finish at the top of the timesheets in Barcelona. They were often pushed by Ferrari, though, who have been widely tipped as this year's dark horses for the end-of-season honours. However, Carlos Sainz followed in the footsteps of his Mercedes rivals on Friday by playing down his team's chances of fighting for titles between now and the end of the campaign. "This is very early days and I can imagine why you guys were starting to take conclusions and maybe try to put up a bit of a pecking order," explained the Ferrari man. "But for us, really, we have no clue. I think no one has a clue what fuel loads, which elements are everyone running. So we cannot confirm or deny that we are happy or sad because we really don't know where we are at all. I think Bahrain, maybe it will start to get a bit easier to start to guess where everyone is.